So we give you that. In addition to that, we also give you a motion sensor. Now, this is an infrared motion detector. This is not the old-fashioned motion detector that when the heat comes on and the curtains move, that the detector goes off and the police are on their way, and after 3 false alarms, you have to pay $100 every time they come. That's not what this is. This is an infrared motion sensor. And the way this works is it not only needs motion, it needs body heat. It's looking for 98.6 degrees temperature of body heat. And when it recognizes both of those, then it will go off. A moving curtain will not activate this. A small cat or a small dog will not activate this. The infrared comes out of this sensor. If it's this high on the wall, it comes straight out and straight down all the way around the room. However, if you have a big dog, we can turn it around and place it, and now it comes out straight this way and it goes up this way. And so it covers the whole area, but we've created a pet alley for your animals to be able to walk by. These are called pet-friendly infrared sensors. We give you this as well. We also give you a 125 decibel siren. And this siren is designed to rattle somebody's brain. The minute they open the door, the siren goes off, out the telephone line, police are on their way, bad guys not staying around. That's what we want. We want to avoid the confrontation by all means. It also comes with a 90-day parts and labor warranty, and it comes with 3 door contacts. And these are the door contacts, and in a moment I'll show you how they work. But for the time being, let me just say that these are little computers that are placed on your door, and they're like having your own personal 24-hour, 365-day-a-year guard standing there at your own door with a rifle, and he's just standing there guarding your doors for you, which is a great thing to have. In addition to that, we also give you an automated speed dialer. That means that if you're on the phone and someone violates or breaches your perimeter, that this system will interrupt your phone call. Out the phone line, police are on their way. That's the kind of security we need in this day and age. And of course, there are battery backups and everything, so if the power goes out, your alarm system is still fully functioning. We give you, on top of all that, the installation. We give you the installation absolutely free. We give you the system, we install it for free, and then we activate it for free for you. And in addition to that, we also give you yard sign, and we give you stickers for all the windows in your home. And all of that is free of charge. Now, if you've never thought about getting security for your home, I urge you to seriously think about it, consider it, contemplate it, and call that number. I'll be glad to come and give you one of these. I'll come right to your home, I'll give it to you, I'll show it to you, and I'll show it to you right now also, but I'll be glad to bring it to you and give it to you and make sure that there's another family besides my family that is now safe and secure and has peace of mind knowing that their family is protected. And I'm sure that's exactly what you want for your family, isn't it, sir? Or ma'am? Or son or daughter? Tell your parents, because they're the ones who need this. But this is how simple this system is to operate. This is on your wall. When you leave your home, you're going to touch this button.
Doors and windows on.
Doors and windows are now on and activated, and as you leave, you're safe. You come back home, there'll be as you open the door, this will be beeping. Doot, 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 doot. We can set it from 45 seconds to 3 minutes, however you want. This one is set with a code of 1, 2, 3, 4.
System disarmed.
System is disarmed. All right. Now, when you leave, again, which I didn't do the first time, when you leave, you turn on your doors.
Doors and windows on.
And you turn your motion sensor on.
Motion's on.
Now your motion is also on. So the motion is like a trap. If they realize that you've got the sign in your front yard, they know your doors are protected, they wonder if the windows are protected or not, they think, oh, maybe the windows are protected, they make a hole in the roof, they come down by a rope, and what happens is big scissors come out of the wall, cut the rope, they fall to the ground, 4 walls come down around them, a big hammer comes out of the wall, knocks them on the head. Next morning you bring them to the police department. Well, that was a little exaggerated, but the motion is a trap. Suppose they did make a hole in your roof, and they come down. The minute they breach your ceiling and the sensor detects them, boom, the alarm goes off, out the phone line, police are on their way, the bad guy's not sticking around. This makes a lot of noise. It's 125 decibels, which is what we're looking to do. Now, suppose you, let's disarm it.
System disarmed.
Suppose you leave your home, you go, did I activate the alarm before I left, you can call your home on your cell phone. You call your phone number, hang up, call again, put your 4-digit code in, and you will either hear alarm on or alarm off. If the alarm is off, put your 4-digit code and you hear alarm activated. You will hear that the alarm has gone on. That's a nice feature. Another thing that this will do is that suppose you have teenage children and you go away on vacation and you say, no parties. I don't want any parties. And while you're away on vacation, you just get on your cell phone, you call, and you can hear what's going on in your home. You can hear if it's nice and quiet or if there is a party or something of that nature. So that's pretty good. That's a nice feature to have. Also, suppose that you were to come home.
System disarm.
I'm going to disarm it. Now, suppose you were to come home, and as you're putting the key in the lock, somebody sticks a gun in your back and says, go ahead, open the door. And as you open the door, they hear this thing beeping. And they tell you, disactivate your alarm. And here's what you do. You don't put in 1, 2, 3, 4. We will set this system so that you will hit 0911. Listen. Oh, that was too many.
System disarmed.
It said the system was disarmed, but 0911 actually sent a silent alarm to the police. The police are now on their way without the sirens blaring because they know that the only way you're going to hit 0911 is if you are in a hostage situation. And that's the beauty of this. And another thing is that if you have children, if your children are in school and both parents are working, and you know that they need to be home by 3 o'clock every day. So you adjust this, you set this so that at 3 o'clock every day, if it doesn't go off, if it is not disarmed, that means your children are not home. The minute that happens, you get a phone call at 3 o'clock. At 3 o'clock in 1 second, you will get a phone call on your cell phone that says, system not disarmed, which means you will know your children are not home. You get on the phone, you call them, where are you? What's going on? And you have it arranged with them where if they're not going to be home at that time, they need to call you and tell you why they won't be home at that time because you are going to be getting a phone call from the Simon 3 that tells you that you're home. Now, suppose you come home.
System disarmed.
So now you're home, your family's home, everybody's home. So now we're going to set it so that the door chime is on.
Chime off.
Now it's off.
Chime on.
The door chime is off. So that means that every time, and by the way, this is louder than what you're hearing now. And like in my home, somebody opens a door. Here's the door contact. Somebody opens a door.
Sensor 2, back door open.
Sensor 2, back door open. In my home, I have one in the kitchen. Sensor 1, kitchen door open. Sensor 2, front door open. Sensor 3, back door open. Every time a door opens, you know about it. And now here's another thing. When you activate this and you turn on the doors,
Doors and windows on.
the doors and the windows are on. But now there's a 45-second delay so that when you come home and open the door, you'll have time to walk to your keypad and enter your 4-digit code so you can turn it off. Well, when you go to bed at night, you don't want that entry delay. If somebody uses a bump key and opens one of your doors and gets in without making any noise, you don't want a 45-second delay where they could probably go to this thing, and even if they rip it off the wall, the alarm's going to go off. But you want to know the second that your door is breached.
Alarm canceled.
You see how fast that is? Instantaneously. But here's what you do at night. You'll hit this button twice.
Doors and windows on. No entry delay.
No entry delay. That way, the second that the door is breached, instantaneously, this thing is going to go off. The bad guy's out the door. Bad guy's gone completely, and the police are out the door. So I wanted to share this with you today and let you know that the world in which we live in is no longer a safe world. I have this in my home. I was so impressed with it that now I'm offering it to people. I'm offering it to my friends and family and everyone else. And it's a great blessing to have in your home to know that you're fully protected in today's world and in tomorrow's. So give me a call. I will gladly come to your home, We'll set up a time. I'll bring it to your home. We'll set up a day to have it installed, and you too can be secure like I am.